Thank you, Adam West. No, this isn't some illusion caused by the realities on your screens. It only took a year, but there is finally a new video on this channel. It's no secret to anyone who has taken a glance at this channel, but I'm a Marvel fan. I love that red logo far more than that gray and blue one. But one element of that other side has recently been sticking in my head, and that is the Caped Crusader himself, the Batman. This interest in the Dark Knight stems from my love of the Arkham series of video games. More specifically, I recently joined the few that collected all those pesky Riddler trophies and saw the real end to the series in Arkham Knight for myself, and not on this friendly video sharing service you see before yourselves called YouTube. While finishing the game and the series, I kept having this thought, and I am crossing over to spoiler territory, so I will place an obligatory warning here for all of you who care enough on a 5-year-old video game. Got it? Okay, let's begin. At the conclusion of Arkham Knight, Bruce Wayne is unmasked to the world as Batman and initiates the Nightfall Protocol. He returns to Wayne Manor where it is promptly blown up. The world thinks Bruce Wayne and the Batman are dead. Sometime later, where two criminals are doing a stellar job at cosplaying for Joe Chill, they turn and see a figure standing on a rooftop.
Hey freak, maybe you missed the news! Batman's dead!
That look don't scare us no more!
What the hell?
The board explodes around it into a giant bat and charges. Cut to black, clear as mud. So why am I summarizing the end of this game? Well, to contextualize my thoughts on the world's most famous and easily recognizable superhero. In the Arkham universe and virtually every other iteration of Batman, Bruce Wayne sets out to bring order to his home of Gotham after the murders of his parents before him.
Mom! Mom! Dad! Dad!
He swears vengeance on crime and dedicates the rest of his life to stop such. Or does he? Bruce Wayne is just a person, mortal, made of flesh and bone, able to be broken and corrupted. However, these things wouldn't accomplish his mission. He needed something unbreakable and immortal. These two identities are not compatible with one another, so what happened? Now, Bruce Wayne has one of the strongest wills in the DC universe, strong enough that even the Green Lantern Corps considers the entire universe except for Gotham under their protection, but consider it still protected enough by someone with strong enough of will. Besides that fun fact, his mind is one of the most powerful, having complete control over every aspect of himself. Realizing this, and having the will to do so, and knowing that Bruce Wayne and this other identity are incompatible, Bruce made a choice that fateful day when he was 8 years old. By swearing vengeance on the crime itself, he made that choice to end Bruce Wayne and start that of something more, something far darker. This dark identity took hold of his body and didn't let go for quite a long time. It didn't have a name yet, so it borrowed that of the recently deactivated Bruce Wayne. At 14, he was able to graduate high school, master many languages available to him, acrobatics, sciences, and martial arts. By 20, he'd attended over a dozen colleges, staying for different amounts of semesters, picking up courses here and there. And by the time he was 25, this identity finally had a name. Inspired by a rogue bat flying into Wayne Manor, knowing the primal fear that these creatures cause, the choice was obvious. The dark identity now is the Batman. The Batman then crafts an arsenal for it to use in fulfilling its purpose, mortal weapons and gadgets. Using its superior intellect, it realized that if it was found out, the most powerful tool that it had crafted after all these years would be useless. Its vessel, its body.
What is the point of all those push-ups if you can't even lift
Thus, it needed something to protect that vessel, a true disguise that fit the terror that was to be evoked by it onto the criminals of the world. Its habitat became that of the darkest nights, surrounded by obscurity, and plunged within shadows. After some time of this nightly ritual, the Batman realized there was more protection needed for its vessel other than its disguise. The vessel needed to act as if it was who the Batman wasn't, for the world to turn away rather than keep prodding into its destruction. And why not use the name that was already available? Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne would have his own ritual be repeated in the light, rather than in the dark. Bruce Wayne was created to protect Batman's carcass, immortal to protect an immortal's one flaw, its body. The Batman gained the power of legend within the shadows, making the creation of fear far easier to attain. As time went on, a challenge to this legend arose in the form of true misanthropy, a very human immortal threat endangering the mission of protecting the mortals around it. Truly unspeakable horror and evil. In order to stop this evil, the legend needed to gain support from people, finding a possible successor to take over this identity once the mortal part of Batman faded away with time. As time went on, things and people would come and go, and something had to give in this vessel. Bruce Wayne, the truest form of disguise, and the true mask could no longer coexist with the Batman. Hence why in stories such as Arkham Knight, when Bruce's mask is found under the disguise chosen by Batman, the latter wins out. The Batman once again destroys Bruce Wayne just as it did all those years ago to restore its true power of fear and legend. The true mask of Bruce Wayne is no longer needed to protect the immortal symbol created by a scared kid kneeling over the lifeless bodies of his beloved parents. Bruce Wayne is the identity created by the Batman. Bruce Wayne died a long time ago, when he was 8 years old, and from then, a dark force took hold of him and didn't let go, until something had to give, and once again Bruce Wayne lost out, dying forever, so the Batman could live and become a legend once more. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys are all staying safe and healthy during these uncertain times, and I hope you come back and subscribe and watch more videos. I will try to keep better my uploading schedule without a year in between, because that's a little ridiculous. Okay guys, see you next time.